Whenever I first came into Vegas, I was expecting to see a lot of pro golfers, and which I've seen a lot of pro golfers, and I was expecting it to be very busy.
Coming into it, I didn't really think too much of what was going to happen because I've never been to a pro golf tournament or really been at a golf course anywhere. So it's really exceeded my expectations.
On Sunday, there was a walk called the Rock and Rock that was presented by Goody Two Shoes.
I think our causes are very similar because, children who might have two legs but still don't have, a comfortable pair of shoes or an adequate pair of shoes, that can cause, other orthopedic problems, and it can be just as painful for them to walk as it would be for me to walk. I mean, getting a pair of shoes to a child would be the same as getting a new leg to me. I can walk because of that, and I think that goes the same for the children on the receiving end of their care.
Kick Off Your Heels Luncheon was the luncheon for the ladies to raise awareness for the Shriners Hospital for Children.
A really great event, got everybody together, and you could tell there's just a great sense of community there, and everybody is really supporting the cause, and it was just a really good feeling about the whole environment of it. Right when we got on stage and Katie was the first one to speak, I think all of them were right away kind of engaged and interested.
The Hospice Experience Day was whenever we invited the pro golfers, Michael Putnam, Scott Brown, Billy Hurley, and Brendan DeJohn.
It was cool to meet the pros and get to watch them interact with some of the patients and see what their reactions were to some of the different activities we had them do, like wearing the prosthetic boots and the one-hand events, and watching them kind of struggle through it and kind of laugh it off, and at the same time kind of realizing, this is what another person has to go through on a daily basis, and they don't have the second hand there to help them if they would need it. So I think it really kind of opened their eyes to what children with disabilities would go through every day.
I think they had a lot of fun. A lot of them were laughing about how wobbly they were on the boots, or how hard it was picking up the coins.
I think they knew that they were coming out to support a great cause and to raise awareness for a great cause, but I think them actually getting the experience of the people who are on the receiving end of all of the support and awareness that they're raising for, I think that was just very enlightening for them.
It was good meeting you.
Yes. Good luck. Nice to meet you. Good luck.
What Shriners does for everybody, it's a cool deal.
Afterwards, we had a little interview with the media, and I think it's very important to get the story out to the media.
I think it's really a great opportunity to raise awareness about the hospital system and the group of people that have supported these kids. I think that's the biggest part of it. So the dream team is 3 patients who are connected to Shriners Hospital who played in the Pro-Am tournament, and has a pro golfer with them who is Jonathan Burt, who was the champion in 2010. Yeah, it was cool. This is some of the best golfers in the world, and you're standing 10 feet away from them while they're doing their thing. So it was really cool to see that. It was really cool to meet the other patients of a Shriners Hospital and see how well they have succeeded in golf. It's really showing the pros that even though you have a disability or any other kind of situation, that you can keep right up alongside with them and you don't let it slow you down. So I think it's good to see them, on the course with them.